How are you, team? My name is Staff Sergeant Hertz here at the lovely Camp Cook, Louisiana, which is the BLC training facility, basic leader course for the military. I am informally known on the civilian sector as Email Hertz. So, nice to meet you. The time is 4:15. The date is July 14th, 2001. What we're going to discuss in today's podcast is, do you think comedy is too vulgar today? Hmm, that's an interesting question. Is it too vulgar? Uh, I know, for instance, I like to listen to Dave Chappelle, very famous comedian. I like Cat Williams as well, another controversial but yet very funny comedian. Then also Chris Rock. Uh, Different comedians, different subject matter, uh, but they have known to be pretty vulgar in their delivery, right? For instance, Dave Chappelle, he talks about a lot of issues concerning race relations, but the way that he does it, formats it, he puts it in a joking type manner, and makes it digestible to have dialogue amongst race relations. Cat Williams, um, he's just vulgar, right? And I find that humor funny to me. Does everyone? No. And lastly, Chris Rock, he's political at times, and I like that, especially with the climate to where, between Democrats and Republicans, you often find that there's a lot of tension that goes on today concerning the politics of the nation, right? Have a couple questions that we want to talk about and answer. Should comedy have its limits? Should comedy have its limits? I don't think so. I don't think so. My own personal opinion, because I mean, at the end of the day, hey, that's what the Constitution is about, right? Yeah, the freedom and ability to express yourself as you see fit, as long as you're not harming anyone, right? So these are some of the things as soldiers that we fight for. We fight for your right to express yourself the way that you do, the way that you want to, as long as you are not harming or infringing on anyone else's rights. Another question is anything off limits in comedy? If you've been watching really lately, no, nothing's off limits. People talk about, make jokes about race relations, daggone sexual orientations. And again, I think whatever your palette for comedy is nowadays, they have something for you. Um, your thoughts on offensive comedy, right? I told you my thoughts on it. I'm fine with it. At the end of the day, if I don't like something and it's not my cup of tea, I just won't watch it, you know. But does that mean that my personal tastes in comedy that they have to infringe upon yours? No, if that's what you're into, you have the right and ability to do so. Um, and at the end of the day, lastly, my overall thoughts on offensive comedy, or as you were, obscene comedy. Listen, it's 2021, right? You can live as you want to live as long as you're not infringing on anyone else's rights. And I believe that this does include comedy. So, in closing, thank you for your time, and I hope you found this informative and also intriguing. Thank you.